Welcome to today's session from Bhagavad Gita as it is. By His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. At the moment we are on chapter 11, the universal form, and we have covered up to verses 40 in this chapter so far. And we'll begin from verse 41 today. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Verses 41 and 42, they are together. Sakheti matva prasabham yaduktam he Krishna he Yadav he Sakheti ajanata mahimanam tavedam maya pramadat pranayena vapi. Verse 42. Yachavaha sarthamas satkritosi viharashayya sanna bhojaneshu eko atva pyachuta tat samaksham tat kshamaye tva mapramayam. Translation. Thinking of you as my friend, I have rashly addressed you, O Krishna, O Yadav, O my friend. Not knowing your glories, please forgive whatever I may have done in madness or in love. I have dishonored you many times, jesting as we relaxed, lay on the same bed, or sat or ate together, sometimes alone and sometimes in front of my friends. O infallible one, please excuse me for all those offenses. Verse 43. Pitasi lokasya characharasya tvamasya pujiascha gurur gariyan natvat samu satya bhayadhikah kutonyo lokatraya apya pratim prabhava. Translation. You are the father of this complete cosmic manifestation of the moving and the non-moving. You are its worshipable chief, the supreme spiritual master. No one is equal to you, nor can anyone be one with you. How then could be there anyone greater than you within the three worlds, O Lord of immeasurable power? Verse 44. Tasmat pranamaya pranidhaya kayam prasadaye tvamaha misha mingyam piteva putrasya sakheva sakhayahu priya priyaya rahasi deva sudhum. Translation. You are the supreme Lord to be worshipped by every living being. Thus I fall down to offer you my respectful obeisances and ask your mercy. As a father tolerates the impudence of his son, or a friend tolerates the impertinence of a friend, or a wife tolerates the familiarity of a partner, please tolerate the wrongs I may have done you. Verse 45. Adrishta purvam riti shosmi drishtra bhayena cha prevatitam mano me tadev me darshya deva rupam prasid devesha jagan nivasa. After seeing this universal form which I have never seen before, I am gladdened, but at the same time my mind is disturbed with fear. Therefore please bestow your grace upon me and reveal again your form as the personality of Godhead, O Lord of Lords, O abode of the universe. Verse 46. Kiritanam gadinam chakrahastam ichhami tvam drishtumaham tathaiva tenaiva rupena chaturbhujena sahasrabaho bhav vishwamurate. O universal form, O thousand-armed Lord, I wish to see you in your four-armed form, with helmeted head and with club, wheel, conch and lotus flower in your hand. I long to see you in that form. Verse 47. Maya prasannena tavarjunedam rupam param tarshitamat atmayogat tejo mayam vishwamanantam madhyam yanme tvadanayena nadrishta purvam. The personality, supreme personality of Godhead said, My dear Arjun, happily have I shown you my internal potency, the supreme universal form within the material universe. No one before you have ever seen this primal form, unlimited and full of glaring effulgence. Verse 48. Navedyagya dhyaya nairna दानेर्न च क्रियाभिर्न तपोभिरुग्रहे एवं रूपः शक्य अहं नृलोके द्रष्टुम त्वदन्येन कुरु प्रवीर. Translation: O best of the Kuru warriors, no one before you has ever seen this universal form of mine. For neither by studying the Vedas, nor by performing sacrifices, nor by charity, nor by pious activities, nor by severe penances can I be seen in this form in the material verses. In the material world. So Arjun has been praying to Lord after seeing the universal form of the Lord since verse 15 onwards, and we discussed up to verse 40 of Arjun's prayers, and we will continue from there. In verse 41, Arjun is addressing Krishna as, O Krishna, O Yadav, O my friend. Not knowing your glories, please forgive whatever I have done in unknowingly or knowingly, while or in a joking way, while in a playful mood, while relaxing with you, by eating with you side by side, alone and in front of many friends. So he's asking for the forgiveness for all the offenses from Krishna, because since Krishna has manifested himself in front of Arjun in the universal form, Krishna has generated lots of feelings in Arjun. This way, Arjun is very much in fear, as well as in awe, as well as in a completely surrendered mood. And so he's speaking to Krishna so that knowingly or unknowingly, if he has dishonored Krishna, he wants his behavior to be excused. In verse 43, 41 and 42 were together, and now in verse 43, Arjun is again saying to Krishna that you are the father of this complete cosmic manifestation of all the moving and non-moving. You are its worshipable chief and supreme spiritual master. No one is equal to you, nor anyone can anyone be with you. So we can only serve the Lord. Arjun has completely understood this. So how can there be anyone greater than you, Krishna, within the three worlds, O Lord of immeasurable power? Apratima Prabhava. So Prabhupada is quoting from the Shvetaswara Upanishad 6.8, Natasya karyam karanam cha vidyate, natat samash chabhyadiksha cha drishyate. The Supreme Lord Krishna has senses and body like the ordinary man, but for him there is no difference between his senses, his body, his mind, and himself. So Krishna is totally in unison. His senses, his body, his mind, and himself, Lord, is all one. So the ones who don't know Krishna, they say that Lord is different from his soul, mind, heart, and everything else. No, Krishna is absolute. His activities are and potencies are of supreme. The knowledge, strength, and activities of the Supreme Lord are all transcendental, as it is stated in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, verse 9. Janma karma chame divyam evam yoveti tatvatah tyaktva deham punar janma naiti mam eti. So Arjuna, whoever knows Krishna's transcendental body, activities, and perfection after quitting his body, returns to him and doesn't come back again to this prison house of the material world. And therefore, one should know that Lord's activities are completely different from the activities of everybody else in this world. So we should follow the principles of the Lord, and that is only thing which is going to uplift us, is going to liberate us. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, in the Adi Leela, chapter 5, verse 142, it confirms, Ekale Ishwara Krishna Ar Sabha Bhritya. Only Krishna is God and everyone else is his servant. As you know, Chaitanya Charitamrita is in Bengali. It's written by Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in Bengal. So it is in Bengali and it has been translated in English for us by His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. So Lord is the only master and everyone else is his servant. So everyone has to comply with Krishna's order. There is no one who is going to deny this order, and all of us, we are acting according to the direction, according to this, the superintendence of Krishna in this world. The Brahma Samhita also says Krishna is the cause of all causes. Verse 44 says that Arjuna is saying to Lord that you are the Supreme Lord to be worshipped by every living being. Thus I fall down to offer you my respectful obeisances and ask your mercy. As a father tolerates the impudence of his son, or a friend tolerates the impertinence of a friend, or a wife tolerates the familiarity of a partner. So Arjuna is saying to Lord that, Lord, please tolerate my wrongdoings, whatever I may have done to you. So as devotees, we can have there are 6 rasas we can relate to Krishna. We may treat Krishna as our son, as our husband, as a friend, as a master. Krishna and Arjuna are related in friendship, so they are in the Sakhya Ras, in the friendship rasa, or a mellow. So Krishna tolerates all of us according to our mood. According to our mood, we worship Krishna in, and our mood is revealed to us slowly as we progress in our bhakti. Verse 45 tells now that Arjuna is saying to Krishna that, Lord, after seeing your universal form, which I never saw before, I'm completely jubilant, I'm completely ecstatic, but at the same time, my mind is disturbed with fear, because that universal form wasn't the most pleasant form for any human being to look at. So he's asking for the grace of Lord, and he's kindly asking Lord that, Lord, from your even universal form, please can you change to the form of personality of Godhead as the Lord of the Lords. So he's asking Lord to reveal the two-handed form, again the worshipable sweet two-handed form of Krishna, which how Krishna appeared in Vrindavan. So in the Vaikuntha, the Krishna, the transcendental form of Krishna is with the 4 hands as Narayan, which we know. But there are innumerable planets in the spiritual sky, and in each of them, Krishna is present by his plenary manifestation of different names. And now Krishna is desired to see all of them, and Krishna has Arjuna desired to see all of them, and Krishna has shown all of them to Krishna in the universal form. And in the Narayan form, we know that Lord has conch shell, mace, lotus, and disc in all the 4 hands. And Krishna requested to see the four-hand form. He was shown the 4-hand form, and now we move to the next verse, which is verse 46. There Arjuna is saying to Krishna, O universal form, O 1,000 arms Lord, I wish to see you in your four-armed form, with helmeted head and with club, wheel, conch, and lotus flower in your hands. I long to see you in that form. In Brahma Samhita 5.39 it is stated, Ramadi Murtishu Kala Niyamena Tishthan. The Lord is eternally situated in hundreds and thousands of forms, and the main forms are those like Ram, Nrsimha, Narayan, etc. So these are the main forms, but there are innumerable forms of Lord. And Arjun knew that Krishna is the original personality of Godhead who has assumed his temporary universal form. And now he's asking to Lord to show him the spiritual form. And this verse establishes to us the statement of the Srimad Bhagavatam that Krishna is the original personality of Godhead, and all the other features, they come from Lord. Krishna is the God with the innumerable forms, and God is fresh like a young man. That is a constant feature of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. One who knows Krishna becomes free at once from the contamination of this material world and gets eligible for advancement in his or her spiritual life. So now from verse 47 onwards up to verse 55, up to the end of this chapter, we will hear about the pure devotion and how the pure devotion grants all the visions, whether of the universal form or the two-handed form. Now in verse 47, Bhagavan is saying to Arjun, my dear Arjun, happily I have shown you my internal potency, the supreme universal form within the material world. No one before you has ever seen this primal form, unlimited and full of glaring effulgence. Now, Arjun wanted to see this universal form, and Krishna showed him that universal form, which was full of lot of shine, lot of effulgence, which Arjun was saying it's like thousands and millions of suns shining together. And Arjun has been satisfied after looking at that, and he wanted to see the form of Narayan, and Krishna showed him the four-armed Narayan form as well. And no one before Arjun has ever seen this unlimited, the primal, the Adi, the original form of Lord. And no one has ever seen, but only the devotees, they are eligible to see this form of Lord. So we will continue from verse 48 tomorrow. Oh, sorry, I think I had covered 48. So yes, I'll have to speak about 48 as well. Yes, in 48, Lord is saying, O best of the Kuru warriors, because Arjun was also from the Kuru dynasty. O best of the Kuru warriors, no one before you has ever seen this universal form of mine. For neither by studying the Vedas, nor by performing sacrifices, nor by charity, nor by pious activities, nor by severe penances can I be seen in this form in the material world. So the divine vision, as we know, it was granted to Arjun. So who can have divine vision? Prabhupada is discussing in the purport. So unless somebody is at the status of a demigod, they cannot have this divine vision. Vishnu Bhakta Smrita Deva. So only the bhaktas of the Lord, they can have it. And nobody with the material eyes can see the divine or the universal form of Lord or the Vishwarup form of the Lord. It is something which even scares them when they see it. Like we know Arjun was fearful, then he was asking, Lord, please show me your four-handed form, because he was very much scared when he was looking at the Vishwarup or the universal form. So unless a person becomes a devotee of Lord Krishna, they cannot see the universal form, or they cannot even comprehend what it is, because they need a special vision which will be granted by the Lord if someone is eligible to see that. But thanks to Arjun, we have understood what universal form is like, because Arjun has described in this chapter earlier on when he was looking at it. So we know what a universal form is, so we won't be misled by any false interpretations of any other false incarnations. We understand what universal form of the Lord is. Okay, we will discuss from verses 49 to up to the end of the chapter next time. Thank you for joining. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna.